Let yourself have a good gripe session. Get it out. Go ahead. Get it all out. Once we begin recovery, we may feel like it's not okay to gripe and complain. We may tell ourselves that if we really working a good program, we wouldn't need to complain. What does that mean? We won't have feelings. We won't feel overwhelmed. We won't need to blow off steam or work through some not so pleasant, not so perfect, and not so pretty parts of life. We can let ourselves get our feelings out, take risks, and be vulnerable with others. We don't have to be all put together all the time. That sounds more like codependency than recovery. Getting it all out doesn't mean we need to be victims. It doesn't mean we need to revel in our misery, finding status in our finding status in our martyrdom. So this is quite often I've been seeing a theme between being a martyr and in books of talking about recovering from codependency. So there is a theme of that in the personality of someone who would become codependent in relationships, which, think about codependency, that roots in your attachment styles, which roots in your parenting style or the way you were parented, will also kind of mold the way that you go on to parent, unless you take into account some things you'd like to change and then act accordingly. It doesn't mean we don't take care of ourselves. It doesn't mean we won't go on to set boundaries. It doesn't mean we won't take care of ourselves. Sometimes getting it all out is an essential part of taking care of ourselves. We reach a point of surrender so we can move forward. Self-disclosure does not mean only quietly reporting our feelings. It means we occasionally take the risk to share our human side, the side with fears, sadness, hurt, rage, unreasonable anger, weariness, or lack of faith. We can let our humanity show. In the process, we give others permission to be human too. Together, people have their not-so-together moments. Sometimes falling apart, getting it all out is how we get put back together.